Hey y'all, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Akivia Mukwel, that's how you pronounce that. And today I'm going to be showing y'all how I installed this curly 13x4 frontal. And I'm going to show you how to tint your lace on a darker skin tone, which is me. So, yeah, let's get into it. Alright y'all, so today I'm going to be installing a wig from West Kiss Hair. This is not the first wig that I've had from them. I absolutely love their wigs, like literally. But they sent some goodies in the box. I think this is a bonnet. Then they sent an edge brush, a HD wig cap, some lashes, and then a wig band. And they sent a little bag that the hair goes in. So now I'm going to open up the bag or the wig. It's a 24-inch curly frontal wig, 13x4 HD lace. So y'all, this is my first time literally opening the wig. As you can see, I'm just letting y'all know. This wig came pre-bleached, pre-plucked. Literally, it was already customized. So all I have to do is just tint the lace and put it on my head. I'm not doing anything to this wig. I'm literally going to put this wig on my head straight out the box. Like, that's how good this wig was already customized. I didn't have to do anything to it. Normally, sometimes companies send wigs that are already pre-bleached and stuff, and sometimes I still have to go back over it and, you know, bleach it just a little bit more, but I didn't have to do anything. So now I'm just applying some Got2b gel on my cap. Sometimes if I'm dealing with like a low hairline on somebody, I will apply glue around the edges around the cap because, yeah, y'all know how people with low hairlines get. So now I'm just taking some Fantasia spritz and spraying that all around my cap, and I'm going to sit up under the dryer for about 15 minutes and just let that dry completely. Once that is dry, I am then going to take my Ruby Kisses cream foundation. I'm using shade 15. This is the shade that's like right before the darkest one, so I like to use that one on my cap. I try to use a shade that's a little bit darker than me when applying to my cap because it blends like effortlessly once I cut off the extra cap, and I don't like for my cap to show through the lace. So yeah, this is how I basically apply the foundation onto my cap to get it to look like the exact color of my skin. So I'm just going to put that on all around because this is a 13x4 frontal. And now I'm just going to cut off that extra excess cap that I no longer need. So I kind of just hold it up to see like where it's not lifting up at anymore, and that's exactly where I cut off at. Now, if for any reason that you apply gel or glue on your cap and you feel like it's coming out too far, just take your finger, slide it back a little bit so you can have a little bit more to cut off, because what we don't want is the wig being too far on our forehead. In my opinion, I feel like I have a big forehead. That's just my opinion. And that is absolutely great when applying a frontal, because you want to have space to apply the frontal because you don't want to apply it on your hairline. You want to have some space where you can apply the frontal above your hairline and it not be too close or too low to where it looks unnatural. Now you can just take a makeup wipe that makeup off if you have makeup on. And now we're going to get into tinting the lace. So today for myself, I'm going to be using the Hair World Lace Tint Mousse, the medium brown. She has 3 shades. She has light brown, medium brown, and then the darker brown. So I'm going to be using the medium brown, obviously, on myself. And what I do is I just, squirt some on a towel, take a makeup brush like this, and I don't like to use too much at a time, just a little bit. And then I just apply it onto the frontal. Now, as you can see, it already changing. Here it does looks a little bit orange, but once you blow dry it, it's going to dry up and the actual color of it is going to like show up. But I think it's better when you're tinting your lace, if you're choosing to tint your lace instead of using makeup. And if you are a darker skin tone, to use a mousse, because sometimes with lace tint spray, using a mousse, it just doesn't really get into the lace like it should. It doesn't really stick as much as it needs to. The mousse sticks better than the spray, because when you get ready to blow dry and you're using lace tint spray, sometimes that spray will just go straight through the holes of that lace, but the mousse actually sticks. So as you can see now, this is like the color after blow drying it. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on, and make sure y'all that y'all like blow dry it all the way until it is completely dry. Okay, so now I'm going to put the wig on. Basically, this is what I call like a frontal placement, to make sure that the wig fits correctly, make sure that the color is matching my skin well. And now is where I kind of pull out the lace in the front to make sure that everything is going to come above my cap, and that I'm going to be able to, you know, place it exactly where I need it to be placed, make sure it fits right, make sure it's not too big, not too small, all that good stuff. This is just like my frontal placement, where I'm making sure everything is good before I get ready to do my actual application. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is get ready to cut the lace in sections, because I apply the glue in sections. You can do it in 3 sections or you can do it in 2, but today I'm going to do it in 3 sections. Okay, I actually had a client come and drop off her wig that I had to do the next day for prep. So that's who that was. Luckily, I was at the shop at this time or whatever. But yeah. So now back to the install. I'm going to start off with my middle section. So I cut one side, like, it's going to be like left, right, and then the middle. You guys can see what I'm pretty much trying to explain. Y'all, I was watching TV. But after that, I'm then going to cut off the portion that I'm going to start gluing down first. And I like to go ahead and cut off my lace first, because this also helps you see if your lace matches before you even get to gluing. Sometimes when you just have the lace on, as you see how well that matches. I can already see what is going to be given before I even start applying. So I feel like, yeah, you still can get good results if you glue it down while the lace is still attached and not cut off. But for me, just so I can be sure, I think it's better to just go ahead and cut off the lace and like see what it's going to look like before you actually apply glue. Because it's like, once you go ahead and glue that down, it's not really much you can do to like try to go back and fix anything. Once, you know what I'm saying, everything that you add at that point is going to be added on with the glue. So now, of course, I'm going to be using my super late adhesive, and what I had applied before that is my skin protector. I think it's so important to apply a skin protector before applying any type of lace glue. But of course, you should be using mine, okay, period. The link will be down below. And I'm going to use my little popsicle stick, and I apply about 3 to 4 layers on each section. And you want to spread this out really good, okay? Like, as you can see, like, it's already drying up and getting clear as I'm spreading it. That's how fast my glue dries, okay? So you want to make sure it's completely clear before you go on to the next layer. So now I'm just going on and proceeding to apply my next layer. I don't think I'm going to get all of me, applying each layer on film, but I'm just letting you guys know in advance if I don't, because I really can't remember if I did film me applying each layer. But 3 to 4 layers, depending on how long you're going to keep your wig on. 3 to 4 layers is good, at least if you want to keep it on for 2 weeks, okay? If you want to get a longer wear, definitely go for 4 layers. So then once I'm done applying all my layers, I'm going to go ahead and apply that first section down into the glue. And then I'm just going to take my comb and just gently comb that in and put it down into the glue. And once I'm done doing that, I'm going to proceed on to the next section of the frontal. Cut that lace off on that side, because like I said, you want to see what it's giving beforehand, okay? So just go ahead and cut the extra lace off and pin that back with like a duckbill clip or something, any type of clip that you have, and go on to proceed to do the same exact steps that I just showed you in the first section. I am still appalled at the fact that I didn't have to do anything to this lace but just add some lace tint mousse, okay? Like, not to be, you know what I'm saying, funny or anything, but I can probably assure you that if I was applying this on someone that was lighter than me, I probably could have just passed on just putting the frontal straight on their head. You know what I'm saying? But I did have someone comment up under one of my videos, because I uploaded a video showing how to tint the lace on a lighter skin complexion, and they asked if I could show how to tint the lace on a darker skin complexion. So this is pretty much, you know, what I'm showing you guys, or what I showed you in this video or whatever. But nonetheless, we want to focus on this wig, because that is what the video is about, is this wig and just how good of quality it is. Because like I said, I didn't have to do anything to this wig, y'all. Tweezers have not touched this wig at all. This is how the wig came. Now I'm gonna take my Care wax stick and just put that on my part. This is the part that came in the wig, y'all. I did not make this part. Just throwing it out there once again. I did not make this part. This is the wig. This is the part that came with the wig. All I'm doing is just hot combing it so it could be a little bit more defined. And of course, I went into sections and hot combed it just to get, you know, everything flat and more defined. And then I took a piece of the hair to make sure that my tracks in the back of the wig and stuff was covered up. You definitely don't want to forget this step. Although the part was not all the way to the back of the wig, but like I said, you know, if you're installing it, you want to make sure everything is very defined. But look at just how seamless and effortless this was done. Look how it looks. Today I'm trying this melting spray. I think in my last video I tried a different melting spray. I'm gonna be honest, after trying it for a few more installs, I didn't really like it. I just wasn't really a fan of it. So now I'm moving on to another spray. I don't know, I might just keep trying out different sprays, or we're gonna see how this one works. We'll see. But so far, what you want to do is just tap that into your lace. So I'm spraying it on my finger, tapping in the lace. Then you're gonna take your blow dryer. Make sure it is dry before you put the band on. So the first time I put the band on, y'all, I didn't spray anything on my hair. I just tied it down immediately after gluing it down and let that sit for like 10-15 minutes. This time I put the melting spray on, blow dried it, and then I put my band on. So now this is the second melt. So while my hair is melting for the second time with the spray, I just took the 12 color shade in the Ruby Kisses cream and mixed those two together to define my part. I didn't pluck the part. I didn't do anything like that. I just literally, I'm just defining my part with that concealer, well, with the cream foundation and black spray. That's it. Okay, so I'm just basically doing all this while it's melting, and then I went to go sit up under the dryer for about 10 minutes after I sprayed it. So now this is where you saw me taking it off. After I take off that band, I'm just gonna pretty much part out my baby hairs. And today I'm not gonna be using like any foam or anything to do my baby hairs. I am just gonna use some spritz. Okay, so this is for like people who, after they get their hair done and they're like, oh, how do I you know, do my baby hairs and keep up with my baby hairs? Using some type of freezing spray or some spritz is really going to be your best option, because using foam, that is a skill. Okay, because if you don't know what you're doing with that foam trying to do your baby hairs, your lace will come up. Alcohol or no alcohol, I don't care. I know people be like, oh no, you got to use the foam with no alcohol. Yes, that is correct. But if we're talking about somebody who doesn't do hair and they trying to do their hair at home on their own, I never recommend my clients to do their baby hairs with foam, because I know they gonna mess it up. It took me a long time to learn how to do baby hairs with foam. So why would I recommend that to my client? That just don't make sense. Then they gonna be hitting you up talking about, oh, can I get a touch up? My lace came up, da 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 da. So yeah, no. So it's just easier. All I'm using is some Fantasia spritz and my edge brush to do my baby hairs today. Quick and easy. Just literally keep swooping. As you can see, I curled it under. Keep swooping, keep swooping. Use your finger to apply pressure to really get the baby hairs to lay down exactly how you want them. And keep swooping until the hair is completely dry. Like, it shouldn't still be wet by the time you're done doing your baby hairs. So if you keep applying that pressure as you're swooping, you're gonna see that it's coming together. Look at how seamless this looks, y'all. Just by tinting my lace. I didn't put any makeup on my lace at all. And that was actually took on my iPhone 15 camera. I'm mad because it looks so much better than my actual camera quality. And this is my camera quality. And it sucks today. I don't know why it looks so crazy. It wouldn't focus right. It's just, yeah, it's terrible. Next time I might just do my whole videos on my iPhone from now on, because that looks so clear, like you can see everything so good. But now I am just going through detangling and getting the hair wet in sections. So I sprayed some water on there, and then I went in behind it and put some leave-in conditioner on the hair. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish out doing that section. Y'all, let me tell you, never, ever, ever, ever just put water on your hair, okay? Because it's gonna puff up immediately after. Like, you wanna put some type of conditioner in there that's gonna keep the hair moisturized. Okay, so this is the leave-in conditioner that I'm putting on there in a 13 Moroccan oil, argan oil. And by any means, I'm not a person who like for my curly hair to look drenched and wet. I'm not a big fan of that look. It's cute, don't get me wrong, like I'll wear it, but that's just not my preference. I actually like the puffier and more fluffy look when I wear curly hair. So I just took my blow dryer and put the diffuser attachment onto it, and I'm diffusing the hair to just get it a little bit more fluffier, okay? So over time, as it dries up even more, it's gonna get even more fluffier. But to keep the hair moisturized and not look so dry when it fluffs up, that's where that leave-in conditioner comes into play, okay? Because you don't want it to look dry. And you can even put on some serum after you apply those products as well. But if you have a diffuser and you want your hair to just look more puffier, just diffuse the hair a little bit. So yeah, this is pretty much the final outcome. This hair is so full, y'all. Like, when I say I love Westkiss hair, I always recommend Westkiss hair. They have never disappointed me in any wig that I have ever gotten from them. This is when I flip the hair over. A flip over is never gonna fail me. Like, the flip over eats, okay? I would definitely take this flip over this middle part, because flip over just, I don't know, it just gives. But anyway, y'all, we have pretty much come to the end of this video. But if you liked it, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, give me some feedback on what you want to see next. Let me know how much you love this video. Let me know what you guys want to see in the next video. And yeah, just show me some love, and I can't wait to see y'all next time. Bye.